Hey everybody. So, I actually had to go and delete a video because whatever, it doesn't really matter. But as I did so, I decided to take a look at the analytics, and just like nobody likes my videos. It's like, yeah. I mean, I know I make a lot of videos, so I get that. But I've been trying to communicate with particular people, and even those videos aren't getting likes. And what happened with me, and what I think happened with me and Jennifer Aniston, like that, I was not like, I always thought she was cool, but I'm never I saw she was talking about wanting to help the children, and that's why I wrote the 13 Love. And then the stuff happened with a particular person, and I was threatened with the FBI and and I got very emotional, and I truly believe, I don't know if it was her, maybe it was some other evil spirit mimicking her energy or aura or something, or I don't know, I really don't know, but I did receive confirmation, literally, like spirit telling me to look into things to confirm that it was her. And I did so, and those things turned out to be accurate. Like, she'd tell me, like, hey, this is what I'm telling you right now, and go look it up, and it corresponded to what was being told in my head, somehow, some way. So, like, I've never had anything like that ever happen in my life, and it happened at a time when I was very vulnerable and essentially weak. And when you're like that, you're usually swayed, you're usually manipulated. And when people come in and help you out in those situations, it messes with your psychology, it messes with your heart, because you start to think that, like, that maybe they really care, and maybe she does. I don't know, but I do know that I don't think not one of the videos I made about her got a like. And I also know that, like, nobody's reaching out to me, even just to talk, and it's like, I don't like that. I don't like the feeling of people thinking that, I don't know exactly why, but part of me feels like it's like because they're in a different class of human beings than to myself, just because I don't have $100 million, I'm not famous. I don't know. I have no idea what the reason is. Perhaps there is truth to that. There is. That is a different classification. I'm not in the same statistical range as she is when it comes to finances and influence and popularity. I do not have those credentials that she does have. I thought she might be somebody who's a little different, could see past all that, and maybe she still is. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on in her mind. I'd like to learn more, but people don't want to. I don't know. But I know that I am tired of, I don't want to keep like holding on to relationships or potential relationships, or even to people that don't even want to, like, really support me and what I'm doing, what I'm talking about. And, when things like the psychic thing happen and then, like, it's not followed through within physicality, like, to me, that's I don't know, it just doesn't feel very genuine, and it's not very trustworthy, and it feels kind of flaky, and I don't like that. I don't think it's good for me right now. I don't think it's good for any type of relationship, to be honest. You should really know what you want, who you want to be with, and if you don't, then you probably need to do some more soul searching. I know who I want to be with. This thing with Jennifer came, when I was at a very weak point, and it came at a time when the one person that I've always, ever since I seen her, I was like, wow, she's the one. It came, like, at that moment when she was doing her, no one cares about you, and, fucking, I'm gonna call the FBI on you and all this and that. So I was, when that happens, with the person that you really think is the one for you, like that fucks with your head, And so when she came in and did her kind thing, like, it really moved me in a way that I'd never been moved before. And so it was very profound. I'll never forget it. And, I still appreciate the kindness that I felt through the energetic, communications exchange that we had. But, it's just not like when I was up on the mountain in government camp. I got pretty drunk one night, and really the only night I was there for 2 nights, but the one night, the whole day, and then that night I got myself a whole bottle and some beer, and I got pretty lit. And I was bawling my eyes out, man. Bawling my eyes out thinking about Joy. And so that's it, man. Like I'm tired of, like I thought maybe this thing could work, and but no, I'm just being foolish. Like people aren't even liking the videos, and she's not even able to communicate through various social means with another human being, and it's just like that's just not. It's cool, I hope she continues helping the planet out and her business, and she talked about wanting to help the children out. I hope she figures out something else out. If she wants to use those sailboat ideas that I designed for her, she can go ahead and do so, and I hope she does. But I know I'm never going to find a strong enough or more authentic connection as I am going to find with Joy, and I know I'm not in her fucking. I'm sure I'm on her shit list right now, and I deserve a lot of that because I have. A lot of this goes back lifetimes, to be honest, like with me. So it's deep. It goes back to me being, essentially too obsessed with my work and neglecting the woman I love and letting her be alone and not being there for her when she needed me, and not protecting her when she needed protection, and not being there to support her when she needed support. And so I created that void. I created that void where she had to go out and do things to fill that void. It's my fault. My failure as a husband in prior lives. So I acknowledge that, and I'm going to deal with that karma as it is. And but I know she's always been the one, Hey,
just like a buddy of mine, man.
Oh yeah?
Good brother.
All right, man. You have a good night. Yeah, Jennifer, I hope you have a good life, and I hope you figure out what you want to do with it, and you find somebody that you love, and you can, have great times with that person. And I have no idea if she even watches my videos or not, but if she does, I do appreciate you helping me through a rough time, even though it didn't, I do appreciate that, because that was a very rough time, and wherever that came from, it helped get me through and to where I am now, and I am in a better place now. So I appreciate that greatly, because I don't know if I would have gotten through without. But as far as being with somebody, I know what I want, and I don't want somebody who's always. I just again, it goes. It's also just who I am. Like I'm a warrior, man, and I don't feel that same tenacity inside of Jennifer as I do with Joy and others too. And so it's just I don't think I'm not. I'd love to be friends if that's a possibility, but other than that, I don't. It's just not going to work. So I hope I don't want to offend. I mean, I don't. My intention is not to offend anybody, but I got to be honest with how I feel. And especially that night on the mountain, like it all just came out of me, and it's like I'm repressing how I truly feel, by continuing to try to go along with this narrative, and it's a narrative that isn't even very liking or supportive of who, I'm not feeling the reciprocation, not in the same way that I've been giving it out, so it is what it is, man. I'm not, we all can make our own choices, and that's fine, but I don't need to continue to hold on to this thing like there's something there when I don't feel like there's really anything there, or not enough there. Like it's just not enough. So, yeah, all right, man. I hope you all have a good night, and I hope I don't bring the mood down too much, but I had to get this out. So, y'all take care. Love you guys. Bye.